MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Today we've got a good matchup ahead between the San Diego Padres and the Kansas City Royals. Mickey Mantle, the league's current home run leader, will look to add a long ball or two to his total next. Tom Seaver gets the ball in Game 3 of the series. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, man, we're getting a look at a guy that's really been struggling lately. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of over 1.50. Lots of base runners, lots of hits, and lots of walks, and that doesn't add up to very good performances. So he's going to look to turn things around in this one here today.
Coming to the plate now, Tommy Pham. He begins this one with the 4th best batting average in the National League.
This guy can do just about everything when he's in the lineup. In the top 5 in the league in runs scored, and he's a big part of this offense. So there's more to this guy than just swinging the bat. He can get on base, too.
Ground ball sent back up the middle. Scooped up, and that's the first out.
Batting second, the shortstop, Fernando Tatis Jr.
So the base is empty here with 1 away, and that'll bring up Fernando Tatis Jr. Fastball close, but he didn't get it. 2-1. These Kansas City Royals entering play this afternoon, guys. They've run their win streak up to 6 in a row now, and they're really playing some inspired baseball.
Yeah, Matty, this is one of those special moments throughout the course of the season where everyone kind of looks around the clubhouse and takes stock. 6 in a row, you have a chance to rattle off a 7th. You start saying, hey, maybe something special is going to happen this summer.
Seaver is up over 4,500 innings of work in his long career, and having struck out more than 3,700 batters over that time, he finds himself in the top 5 on the all-time strikeout list. And he lays off here, ball 4, and he'll become the game's first base runner here with 1 away.
Batting third, the right fielder, number 19, Tony.
Stepping into the box, Tony Gwynn, looking for better results than last night when he went 0 for 4 in that one. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. 3-1. And he misses again, ball 4, and that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on balls.
At this rate, he's going to set some kind of a record for walks issued in a game, or he'll get an early hook. We'll see if he can settle down here and start to find the strike zone, or if he continues to struggle.
So stepping in, Ryan Klesko, hitting .500 in the series so far, 4 for 8. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Grounded to first. Perez gloves it to second for 1. Over to Perez for a side retiring double play. A couple of walks, but no damage. We're back with more on a Sunday afternoon following this. Cal Quantrill starts the game on the mound for the 3rd and final game of the series. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a chance to look at a guy that's been pretty good his last 3 starts. A whip under 1.20, so he minimizes the amount of base runners. He's a tough customer. It'll be fun to watch him to see if he's on point early in this one here today.
In now, Ryan Braun. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the 1st. Little chopper back to the mound. Throw to first is in time for the first out.
Batting second, the shortstop, Robin Yount.
At the plate, Robin Yount. As we take a look there at the difference in his numbers between June and July. The 1-1 home. Lined hard toward right center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Hey, the leadoff man wasn't able to do his job, but the number 2
Batting
hitter
third.
came through right
The
there with
catcher,
the single,
Gary
setting the table for the big boys.
Carter.
Into the box, Gary Carter. All even now, 2-2. Working for the punch out and the offering. That misses, and it's going to set up a big pitch now. 3-2.
Well, a 3-2 count and a guy that handles the bat up at the plate. This is a great time to put that runner on first in motion.
He's set, and the payoff pitch. Hit hard on the ground towards second. A bare hand for one. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. 4-6-3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. An inning in the books, no score on the show. Eric Hosmer to the plate now. He's assuming the role of DH in this interleague matchup.
Yeah, Matt, that's one of the funny things about National League teams playing in AL ballparks. All of a sudden, the lineup kind of changes dramatically. But the cool thing is it gets more guys a chance to get some at-bats or time in the field.
He dives. Did he catch that? He did. What a play there for the first out.
There are two parts to every great catch. One, getting the right route to make the play, and two, hanging on. That was a terrific diving catch by the outfielder.
So the bases are empty with one man gone, and that'll bring in Manny Machado. No score here as we play inning number 2. Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2. And set up working the plate is Larry Bullard as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
Hey, behind the dish, D-Row, Larry Bullard. Pretty standard guy, works it. The only problem I think at times hitters have a little bit difficult time. He'll give a little bit on that inside corner and outside corner. Not very consistent.
Yeah, but Larry's approachable. That's the one thing. If you turn around and say, is that as far as you're going on the outer half, he's usually going to tell you.
Fastball is outside. It's full now. 3-2. Takes this the other way to right. But he'll barely have to move out there in right as he hauls this one in for the second out.
Batting 7, the catcher, number 9, Benito Santiago.
Now to the plate, Benito Santiago. In 8 at-bats in the series, he's collected 3 hits. The 1-1 home is in there for the second strike. That fastball was a lively one. You could hear the pop of the glove all the way up here.
Hey, I admit I'm a little biased. There's nothing better than that pop of a glove on a good fastball. Looking forward to hearing a lot more of that pop the rest of this one.
Line drive base hit. So Will Myers will get a chance to bat this inning following the base hit.
No mistake what he was sitting on, looking for a dead red piece of cheese middle of the plate, and he didn't miss it.
Here's Will Myers. Santiago leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Way outside, nearly to the backstop. 2-1.
Big sweeping breaking ball right there. Good pitch, but if he wants to get him to swing at it, he'll have to bring it in a little bit closer to the strike zone.
Strike 2 called, and it's even at 2. So a full count now.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great pitch to put an end to the inning.
One left for San Diego. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. So coming to the plate, Mickey Mantle. He was an offensive force in the first half and currently sits atop the league's home run leaderboard.
Yeah, Matty, he got off to such a hot start. He was able to relax and just be himself, and he has been absolutely killing the baseball.
A shot to second base and handled for the first out.
Batting fifth, the first baseman, Tony Perez.
So striding forward now, Tony Perez. He carries the 8th best average in the American League entering play.
Boy, this is a really good hitter, but he's desperately been struggling recently at the plate. His average is still good, but it's dropping fast. He needs a quick turnaround.
The 1-1 is taken for ball 2. Guys, these Padres, as they take the field this afternoon, they come in the midst of a stretch where they've dropped 6 of their last 9.
Yeah, guys, anytime you start a road trip, first 5 games you start 1-4, you're just trying to salvage. Do the fundamental things right. Try and sneak out a couple wins, get on the plane, and get out of here.
And that'll get down out there for extra bases. And he'll pull into second with 1 away.
And this might be the
That
kind
is
of
good.
AB that gets him out of the
Third
slump.
baseman,
Smart hitting
Joe.
here, just going with the pitch,
Correct.
using the whole field instead of trying to do too much. The results speak for themselves.
So a runner on second with 1 down now. And up next, it'll be the Hall of Famer George Brett. Hit out towards second. And that's through into center field. Base hit. And not in time as the run scores.
Boy, when teams are playing well like this team is on a nice little winning streak right
That
here,
is
they
seven.
strike early in this
The right
one
fielder,
to keep the mojo
Gary.
working.
Yeah, Dan, from an offensive standpoint,
Field.
everyone searches for confidence, and that's exactly what they have right now. Everyone contributing makes for a fun clubhouse.
Now a throw over. A dive, but he's back. Into the box now, Gary Sheffield. Offered it a low one there, but came up empty.
Great pitch in that situation. If he makes contact on that one, more than likely he's hitting into a double play.
High in the air out to center field. Myers is under it. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Batting eighth,
Standing
The
in,
second baseman,
Ryan Sandberg. He
Ryan
takes his first cuts in this one with a man at
Sandberg.
first and 2 away. He's set. Here's the 3-2. Fly ball out toward left center field. Myers will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. It's a run on 2 hits here for KC. We'll go now to the top of the 3rd. It's the Royals 1 and the Padres nothing. Here's Brian Dozier now. He went hitless last night in a game where his guys could push across only one score. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. So far on the year, Dozier has a batting line residing in the 230s.
He'd be the first to tell you he's not happy with his batting average this season, but he can beat you in a variety of different ways. And
Meanwhile now, this is a fair ball down the line in left, and that ought to be good for extra bases. And he is into second base with a leadoff double.
Now that's the way you answer. They're down 1-0 already, but he laces the double and puts himself into scoring position. That'll get the dugout fired up and excited to punch back.
To the plate now, Tommy Pham. Helping him out here as he swings and misses to fall behind a ball and 2 strikes. Pham has done the job, and the fans have rewarded him as he got to represent his league over the All-Star break.
anytime you can change the scoreboard with one swing at a bat, and this guy can certainly do that, the fans are going to act accordingly. Very deserved that the fans would vote him into the All-Star games.
Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
My man on the mound has just got great strikeout stuff working for him these days. Looking back at his last start, he racked up 9 Ks, and now he's looking like he could put up similar numbers in this one.
So now to the plate, Fernando Tatis Jr. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. Misses, ball 2. Runner at second here with 1 man out. Hard hit ball to second. And that's through for a base hit. Dozier rounds third and is digging for the plate. He'll score, and the Padres tie it. We're all square at 1 apiece.
The batter, the right fielder, Tony Gwynn.
At the plate, Tony Gwynn lifted the other way to left center. Braun is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
The batter,
Digging in, Ryan Klesko. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Took a good cut that time, but comes up empty. 2-2.
Oh, he's got that beautiful 12-6 curveball, doesn't he? It's part of what makes him as good as he is, and he has a lot of confidence in it. He'll even throw it behind the count at times.
And he fouls this one off. He's set. Here's the 2-2. And that misses there, so he runs the count full now.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
7th pitch of the at-bat coming up.
Hard liner, but picked up on a hop.
Throw over to Perez will be in plenty of time, and the inning is over. Padres able to pick up 1 on a couple of hits. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. All tied at 1-1.
We're back as the Royals prepare for their at-bats here in the 3rd. This lineup has been a huge bright spot for the ball club this season. In fact, with the highest team batting average, on-base percentage, and slugging percentage in all of Major League Baseball, it's probably safe to say they have the absolute best offense in the sport these days. As one player told me earlier, Yeah, I mean, you don't have to dig too deep into the stats to understand the level we're playing at. We have a special group, we know it, and we still think we can get better. Safe to say no one else around the league hopes they can, guys.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. 3-2 pitch. Line drive to left. But coming on quickly is the left fielder to make the play for the first out. So with one gone in the inning, you take a look there at the current National League Western Division standings as you see where the Padres find themselves entering play here today. So it's back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring in the left fielder, Ryan Braun. Drilled on the ground to short, fielded cleanly, and they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
No question that he's going to be docked for a throwing error there. Looked like the first baseman couldn't decide which way to turn the glove, and by the time he decided, it was too late. Runner on board with the error.
Runner at first following the error, and stepping in is the veteran shortstop, Robin Yount. Now the payoff pitch home. Into center field, line drive, base hit.
Hey, they weren't going to keep this guy down for long. That's the ebbs and flows of the baseball season. Bottom line is this guy has bat-to-ball skills. You knew he was going to get hot eventually.
At the plate now, Gary Carter. And he's able to lay off here as it moves to 2-1 now on the Royal backstop.
A time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
The 2-1 home. Fly ball right down the line in left. Pham has to range back, but he'll make the catch near the line, and there are two men gone. Now at the plate, Mickey Mantle. 0-for-1 here in the early going. Two men are on with two men out. This is popped up. Machado has a play. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Royals strand a pair. We've played 3 full. We're tied at 1. Start of the 4th upcoming, but first, Heidi Watney standing by with a report.
Matt, I talked with San Diego's manager during the inning break about the Padres' offensive production to this point. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. Yes, they've only scored 1 run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch count up, and he thinks that's going to lead to more offense for them as this game goes on.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Settling in now, Eric Hosmer. The 3-1 now to Hosmer. And it's fouled away. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
The third baseman.
So with 1 gone in the inning now, that brings in Manny Machado. The 1-1. Fly ball heading for the alley. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. And he'll reach second now with 1 away.
That's what happens when a slider doesn't do what you want it to do. That was just one of those cement mixers, kind of just spinning but doing nothing. Nice job of punishing that pitch and picking up 2 bags on 1 swing.
Standing in now, Benito Santiago. And he's a little too high with that one. 2 balls and a strike. A little too much bite on the breaking ball that time as it's well off the outside.
Going to need to make a little bit of an adjustment with his slider release and at least tempt the hitter that it's going to be a strike.
Popped him up. Perez over to his right. And he brings it in for the 2nd out of the inning.
Now back.
So here's Will Myers, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. He's set. The payoff pitch. High and deep down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. Ready with the payoff pitch. And this is sliced foul into the stands in right, out of play. Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Padres leave 1. We'll go to the bottom of the 4th, tied 1-1. Just about set to go for the last of the 4th. But before we do that, here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, I talked with the Kansas City manager during the inning break about the Royals' offensive production to this point. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. Yes, they've only scored 1 run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch count up, and he thinks that's going to lead to more offense for them as this game goes on.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Now at the plate, Tony Perez. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once in AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Myers is there, and he has it for the 1st out.
The third baseman, number
Standing
5.
in, George Brett. He reached on a single in his first try. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. That's lifted the other way out to left. Left fielder is on the move. He gets there, and that's the 2nd out.
The right fielder,
Stepping in and ready
10.
for another shot, Gary Sheffield. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Now a swing and a 3rd straight fly ball here should get him out of the inning. 1-2-3.
Boy, this is just a case of another really good hitter
Now back,
finding a
second
way,
baseman.
even though that was a
Ryan.
soft liner, finding a way to get hits.
Yeah, he usually hits rockets and catches the barrel, but even his soft liners fall. Dan, he has a knack for keeping his bat in his zone and giving himself a chance much longer than the average ball player.
Stepping in now, Ryan Sandberg goes down to get the off-speed pitch here as this is sent in the air out to left. It's got some carry to it, and that ball is gone. A home run. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left, the 301st of his career, and it's given the Royals a 3-1 lead.
one of the best home run hitters in the league, and rightfully so. You're not going to get cookies thrown at you every at-bat. Most guys can handle a fastball, but he waited back on that off-speed pitch and drove it right out of the yard.
Into the box now, Johnny Damon. A good action on the two-seamer there, and it's 1-2.
Hey, that's a well-executed pitch right there. That might have started middle, but you saw it breaking away to that outer part of the zone. This left-handed batter right here has got two decisions to make. Is he going to ground out to second base all day, or he's going to drive the ball the other way?
That gets down, and the inning continues.
Boy, after that base knock right there, D-Roll, he extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah, and you can tell he's made some necessary adjustments at the plate. Anytime you're getting a knock every day of the week, you're doing things right. He's keeping that front shoulder tucked, staying inside the ball, not trying to do too much.
Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
Ugh, was that ugly? You could probably throw anything out there to this guy. He'd swing at the rosin bag if you throw it up there.
And a good job there to hold back as the count moves to 2 balls and 2 strikes now to the Kansas City left fielder. Throw over to first, and a dive, but he's back in there.
Steal.
2-2. Runners on the move for second. Base hit into right center. And they won't even attempt to run on that arm in right. So despite the runner moving on the pitch, it'll wind up first and second here.
Robin. Yo.
Into the box, Robin Yount. Maybe too much break on the slider. 2-1.
Lots of hits given up, but so far no walks. At least he's making them work to get on base. Problem is, they haven't had to work too hard.
3 runs, 8 hits, and no errors so far for the Royals. Fouled away. The 2-2. Swing and a miss at 1 in the dirt. And the throw to first ends the inning. The Royals come up with a pair, however, on this 2-run home run. We played 4. It's now 3-1 KC. All set for the start of the inning, and that'll bring in the second baseman, Brian Dozier.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Got him swinging in the dirt. They'll throw down to first, 1 away. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. The San Diego batting order turns over and set to go Tommy Pham. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. 1 run, 4 hits, and 1 error for the Padres so far. 2-1. On, he pops it up. And no one can get there. He'll try it again. Oh, now here's a drive out to the alley. He takes the turn and heads for second. And he's in there easily at second with a 1-out double. Finally, a little something for them to get excited about.
Yeah, a rally can begin with a single swing of the bat, and this might be their chance right here. They've struggled to produce a lot of runs, but there he is at second base. A shot to the outfield scores him. Then who knows what kind of roll they could get on. Got to take it one good at-bat at a time.
So now to the plate, Fernando Tatis Jr. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. Good lead off at second there. Now the pitch. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
Really good late
right
bite on
fielder,
that slider
number
right there.
19.
The best ones have that late action that
Win.
just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
At the plate, Tony Gwynn. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. Another 2-2 offering. Swing and a liner. And that's a fair ball as this will rattle up into the corner. He pulls into second safely as they also push across a score to
Now
make it a
batting.
1-run
The first
game.
baseman,
Well, the
Ryan
beat goes on with this
Westfield.
guy. Runner in scoring position. No doubt when he comes up, he's thinking RBI. What does he do? Double the drive and another run. This guy is a money run producer.
To the plate now, Ryan Klesko. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. He's in at second safely as a run comes across to score on the play,
Now batting.
tying the ball game.
Designated hitter.
And now time is called here as their pitching coach is going to pay a quick visit to the mound to discuss how they want to attack things here. Stepping in now, Eric Hosmer. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. 2 out here and a runner at second. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. The 2-2 pitch. And he tried to hold up that time. We'll get an appeal down to third and no swing. It's ball 3. Pulled toward right center field. Center fielder giving chase. And he brings it down to end the inning as the go-ahead run is left stranded. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. Home half of the 5th coming up, and we are all tied at 3 apiece.